What's up, everybody? I am here with some more Assassin's Creed 3. Last time, we stole the key from, what's his name? I don't know what's the name. From Finch? Yeah, we stole it from Finch. We stole the key that Weems created. So now that we have the key, we're going to talk to him saying that key is useless. Is it a fake key? That's what we're about to find out. So now we're going to go talk to this guy.
Your key is useless.
What do you mean?
It did not fit the lock.
It's not meant to.
You forged a key that does not work.
Well, that all depends on what you mean by work. It'll get us out of here. Just not the way you expected.
Then how?
You're going to use it to get the real key off the warden. You have to swap yours for his.
Why not just have me take the real key? Why all this extra work?
He might notice if it went missing. This way, he'll be none the wiser.
And when he tries to use it?
He won't. That's why we're targeting him.
How do I reach the warden?
Yes. This next part, you may not like.
Oh, as if I've liked the others. Out with it.
You need to pick a fight.
What?
Pick a fight, and they'll throw you in the pit.
And how in the world does this help us?
The warden oversees the pit. Getting sent there is the only way to reach him.
I give you credit. You've given this plan to risk my life a great deal of thought.
Take down as many as you can. One or two will only serve to entertain the guards. You need to make them angry. We all have our part to play. Try not to die.
I'll try not to. Fight the prisoners to get thrown in the hole. Okay, let's start knocking out people. Yeah. Start knocking out people right here. Ooh, did we just kill him? I think we just snapped his neck.
Fancy yourself a trouble, eh? Some time in the pit to cool your blood. Give them some more.
Picklock the warden.
Look at all of you, pathetic, dirty wretches. You're not but swine, suckling at the teats of civilization. Thieves and scoundrels all. And do you acknowledge this? Do you repent and beg forgiveness? No. You elect instead to commit new and more terrible crimes inside what should be a place of rehabilitation. You bide your time, awaiting the day of release, that you might corrupt anew. The worst part is that the good people of New York lost, quite literally, to pay for your crimes.
True. Isn't that what still happens now? The taxpayer dollars go to these prisons. The guard is right there, and he didn't hear the lock.
Need to take care not to the alarm.
So we gotta get here through silently. And we can't alert the warden. We can reach. No, we can't go through this side. Uh-oh, one of the guards spotted us. Okay, let's get out of here. There's Weems.
You'll find Hickey through that door. It's where they keep the important prisoners. Nicer rooms, more space, those sorts of things. It seems even in prison, who you know makes all the difference.
Thank you, Mason, for everything. I will find a way to repay the favor when my work here is finished.
Reach Hickey within the time. Yeah, they said this place is different. It doesn't look different. It's all like the same texture as the one we were in before.
Stop there, you!
That is not.
Get back here!
Uh-oh.
Come back, you weakly
We gotta
coward.
knock him out.
He's legging it!
Limit prison guard deaths. 2 of them. Okay. We must not. Quickly! Okay, got it.
Not who you was expecting, am I right?
What have we here? I thought we'd finished off your kind.
You would like that, wouldn't you? To rid the world of all who do not share your views.
Guilty as charged. Your meddling in the revolution has caused us no small measure of grief. It cannot continue. Our work is too important. But what would you know beyond all the lies Achilles feeds you and the tales you tell yourself?
I know that the people wish to be free, and that men like Washington fight to make it so.
Please, the man is weak. He stumbles and stammers through each engagement, making it all up as he goes along. His pedigree is pathetic, his military record even more so. I could go on, but we'd be here for days, so manifold are his faults, so deficient are his merits. He must be dealt with. You as well. I will abide no more flies in the ointment.
Here's how it's gonna work. First we bind you and bring you to your cell. Then tomorrow, go before the court, accusing to kill good old Georgie. Maybe we could pin the murder of the warden on you too. You did kill him after all. And who wouldn't take the word of Charlie over here? Once that's all squared away, well then.
All those years ago, the child in the forest was you.
I said I would find you.
And so you have. But quite as you had expected, am I right? You know, all of this might have been avoided had you only done what asked. Ah, but what's done is done.
Did he just knock us out again? Broadwell Prison. Sequence 8. Mission complete. Full synchronization.
Up! Up with you! I said get up! Walk!
Bye now.
So many cutscenes. Well, I guess that's it's kind of understandable why not a lot of people like the Assassin's Creed franchise, because of course it's too slow. It's stealth-based, but you do have the option to go in there, you know, guns blazing without having to actually be stealthy. And also it's very cutscene heavy, especially this in this particular game. in Assassin's Creed 3. It's very cutscene heavy. During the like 2 or 3 sequences, it's very cutscene heavy. Especially this mission here. This mission is very cutscene heavy. We're not gonna see some action until a bit later. That's why some people see as Assassin's Creed boring. Not quite as good, but I like the franchise. I do. I didn't like. Well, I like the first one. I played the first one. I didn't really like the second one because it was way too tedious. The third one got me back. I played the spin-offs, like Brotherhood and stuff like that.
Oh, no trial for traitors, I'm afraid. Lee and Haytham sorted that. It's straight to the gallows for you.
I will not die today. The same cannot be said for you.
That's enough. Keep moving.
Yes, also like with the spin-offs, the spin-offs were it made no sense. Probably that's why a lot of people did not like it. I didn't like the spin-offs either, because most of them had to do with Desmond and stuff like that. Also Revelations. Was it Revelations? Oh, Liberation. No, that's not Revelation. That's not. It's Liberation. Resident Evil Liberation. When you play a female assassin. That one I did like. I played that one. I still have that. I'm still. I have Liberation, which I'm gonna record. Will be in one of my next lists sometime in the near future. Just not now because, of course, of Assassin's Creed 3 transitioning to the third one and to Liberation. Nah, I just wanna. I like switching things up.
I'm not alone.
She punched us in the face.
Cry when you need us.
Forget about me. You need to stop Hickey. He's...
Up you go. Don't want to be late now, do we? You just had to be an hero, didn't you? You and Georgie both. Now you see what it gets you. A pine box, little else.
Brothers, sisters, fellow patriots. Several days ago, we learned of a scheme so vile, so dastardly, that even repeating it now disturbs my being. The men before you plotted to murder our much-beloved general. Indeed, what darkness or madness moved him, none can say, and he himself offers no defense, shows no remorse. And though we have begged and pleaded with him to share what he knows, he maintains a deadly silence. If the man will not explain himself, if he will not confess and atone, what other option do we have but this? He sought to send us into the arms of the enemy. And thus we are compelled by justice to send him from this world. May God have mercy on your soul.
Need to stop Hickey. Go!
You can't get away now. Quickly. Got his ass. I didn't save one of Washington's guards.
I thought I'd at least live to see
It's in
another
slow
day.
motion. I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to.
Shame.
I want answers. Why did Johnson try and buy my people's land? Why was Pitcairn targeting Adams and Hancock? What purpose would Washington's murder have served? Why does your order support the British?
How should I know? The Templars, Lee, Big man Haytham, they has the money. They has the power. That's the reason I threw in with them. That's the only reason. Sure, they have some sort of vision for the future too. I didn't give a damn about any of that. They can sing their songs about mankind and its troubles. They can make their plans and spring their traps. Don't bother me none. They paid me, so I said yes. Didn't bother to ask who, or how, or why. Didn't care.
You chose to side with men who would rob us of our humanity simply because it was more profitable?
What else is there? I'm not some blind fool who give up all I've got on principle. What is principle anyway? Can you bring it to the bank? Don't look at me like that. We're different, you and I. You're just some blind fool who's always chasing butterflies. Whereas I'm the type of guy who likes to have a beer in one hand and a tea in the other. Thing is, boy, I can have what I seek. Had it even. Your hands will always be empty.
At ease, men! At ease! I said, lower your goddamn guns! This man's a hero! Oh, the General can be so stubborn sometimes. Piffle, he said, when we warned him something like this would happen. Piffle!
Stop.
He wanted to kill the commander. Nearly killed you as well. He was a scoundrel.
But still a man.
You're nothing if not consistent.
Where is Washington? I need to speak with him.
Bundled off as soon as your execution went sideways. He's likely on his way back to Philadelphia by now.
And so am I.
Something wrong?
He is still in danger. Hickey did not act alone.
New multiplayer reward unlocked. Yeah, I didn't kill I didn't kill Thomas Hickey fast enough to save one of Washington's bodyguards.
Is that a compliment?
Well, don't misconstrue. I'm sure the whole endeavor will end tragically. But to have come this far, well, it's more than I ever expected.
The people yearn for freedom but feared to grab hold of it. That fear is gone now.
Thanks to you?
No. This they did on their own.
You diminish your role. But you have always been of humble heart.
I do what is right. No more, no less.
You cannot tell him.
I have to. Otherwise, he will never be safe.
He is safer not knowing. By planting the seeds of doubt, you threaten to topple his entire endeavor. If Washington is paralyzed, Charles Lee will strike. You'll cause the very thing you aim to prevent. Hunt the Templars, as is your duty. But do not drag these men into it.
And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we
Interesting. But I think that's gonna be enough for me for now. So next time on Assassin's Creed 3, we're gonna head out to the door and speak to George Washington himself. That's the next.